Hey everybody, it's Kate with Crate Insider, and I'm here today with Cody Haskins from KRC Power Steering and Pulleys now.
Yes.
And a few years ago, actually it's been a while, but I remember when your tandem pump first came out. And now I think we were just talking, it could have been like 5 years ago. I'm sure in that period of time, it's probably developed more, but some of the same basis. But tell us a little bit about what we're looking at here, Cody.
Yeah, so this is obviously our proprietary system. It's our own casting, where most other manufacturers in the industry just kind of import from China. Everything that we do is made here in the United States. So we can control a little bit of the internal components, save the horsepower. We save 3 to 5 horsepower depending pretty much on whose pump that you're currently using. And then we use an American-made fuel pump, which about everybody's stuff now is made in the United States on the fuel pump industry. But we went with Riley Hickman Manufacturing, and kind of have a good deal going there with him, and try to support the racers that or other manufacturers that are racers themselves and in the racing industry.
You know, I always love to see that when I can see some collaborations that are going on between a couple of different companies. You know, I think a lot of people have the misconception that each of us is on their own island and that there's, cutthroat competition, but the truth is there's a lot of collaborations that happen in racing.
Oh yeah, absolutely, and we're a racer ourselves at KRC. Myself and the salesman, we all race, so we do a lot with stealth carburetors, Andy and Profab, you guys as well, and do a lot with General Motors. So yeah, we try to do everything and work with other people that are racers and stuff that we can kind of bounce ideas off, marketing strategies, and kind of save the racers money on the back end from everybody flowing and working together. So.
Yeah, that's super cool. Now, specifically on this tandem pump system, if a racer is thinking about converting over to that, what are some things that they would need to know?
Yeah, so most people now are running the bell housing mount. If not, they've got a fuel pump on the block. Pretty much this is just a safety feature, getting the fuel pump away from a possibility of knocking it off in a crash or causing a fire. So pretty much we've got this deal, or Crate Insider has this deal, with or without the reservoir. You can use your existing reservoir if you don't want to run our bell housing mount deal. So pretty much just moving all the lines back, moving the weight back, and it's extremely simple to plumb. You have all the equipment to plumb the systems and get you going up pretty quick.
Well, and of course, I like the safety factor, of course, I think that's great, but really we're looking at the savings in the really releasing more horsepower, moving the weight where you actually want it I think those are the main advantages, correct?
Yes, yeah, absolutely. So a power steering pump needs to be gravity fed, and as the deckings get lower on the dirt cars, you can't run your lines down the bell housing, then back up. Causes a possibility of a pump failure because the pump can't gravity feed the fluid, or the reservoir can't gravity feed to the pump itself there. So that's a big benefit. And then, the other manufacturers, with us making the components in-house, we can save so much more horsepower. I mean, this pump puts out 3.5 to 4 gallons per minute, which is what a 4 to 4.5 inch rack needs instead of 6, 8, 10 gallons per minute, and then pretty much wasting all that extra flow. It's horsepower consumption. So if someone was able to take their car, do like a 7-post rig, or be able to pull down, put it under load wall, chassis dynoing, they would see it's a huge deal. This is why we do all the Cup and Le Mans cars. It's a little bit above the local circle track racing. We've tried to put that in a cost-effective package for the local dirt track guys at this point. So it's taken off well, and we've enjoyed being in this industry and trying to cater to those guys more and more.
I love it. And is this applicable for both a 602 and a 604?
Yes, yeah. This deal right here will work on 602, 604, or the 525.
Oh, I wasn't aware of that. So great that it's universal. Do you need any special brackets or changes or anything?
No, the kit comes with everything. Comes with the pump, the pulley, the fuel pump, the bracket, hardware, belt, everything to put it together.
Yep, and then the only other separate component is whether you choose to have the add-on reservoir. We do sell them as two different part numbers.
Correct.
So that's how we've got them at Crate Insider. So thanks. This is some great information from you today, Cody. I learned a couple of things. And if you're looking to switch over to this tandem pump style, this is really, I've had great feedback from the racers I've sold these to. And as they get new engines or get new cars year after year, they're coming back to get them again.
Yes, yeah. And I try to design this stuff for us in-house, and the longevity of the parts and what makes it easiest on us throughout the racing season. So it's been a big success. You guys sold a ton of them. We got a lot of dealers that carry them, and pretty much everybody in the crate racing USA has migrated over this. We got little Overton on it now. Whitener won the series this year. Welshin won the series last year with it. It's been a very popular deal, and we're moving a lot of them, so very fortunate.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for your time today. Thank you for watching. Go ahead and hit that like, subscribe, share this video wherever. If you have any questions about this system, feel free to drop them in the comments. If I can't answer them, I'll reach out to Cody and we'll see what we can do. And in the meantime, thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in another video.